Hi, everyone. So today I decided I wanted to share just a little bit of information to help those that I am helping so that when I send you information or links or certain supplements and certain recipes, then you understand why and how it works. So let's first go by starting that our bodies are 99% made up of microbiome, good bacteria, bugs, right? And 1% of DNA genome, right, our genetics. So we're 1% human genes and 99% microbiome, right? So because we're 99% microbiome, the majority of what we're going to need to feed is the majority of the body so that everything else runs together. You can only get fiber biome from plants. You can't get it from meat or any of that. You can eat meat. I'm not telling people not to eat meat. I personally don't eat it, but if you do, you're going to need to actually make sure you have a plethora of different types of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, because that's what you're going to get your fiber biome to feed the microbiome, which is 99% of what you are, right? You don't want to just feed 1% while the other 99% is going array, and then you don't know why things are falling apart. So, when you get into eating the meat when you eat does create, according to certain scientists who have this is their world, this is what they do, that it creates a certain chemical that's like toxic. But when you're eating it with vegetables, the vegetables that you're eating actually get rid of that toxic chemical that's created. So now you're able to enjoy the benefits of the meats you eat. So we want to make sure that when we're eating these different types of vegetables and fruits and nuts and herbs and seeds and such, that you're doing different types. You don't want to just always eat broccoli. Every vegetable is grown in their own little area with their own soils, getting their own minerals and nutrients. So when you get different types and different colors and try different ones you've never had, now you're building more and more of the health benefits for your microbiome, your body. So when you're doing those things, you want to add, if you've never had, you go to the produce section and you go, I've never had that vegetable. I've never tried that root. Try it because you're just introducing now more different fiber biomes to your body, to your health. When you're eating these different types, you're getting different minerals and nutrients and phytonutrients and prebiotics and probiotics and amino acids and all these different things you're getting outside that you're putting into your body, through flaxseed oils or flax seeds or omega-3s that you can get from just not flax seeds, but, whether you're having fish or, I don't know, chia seeds, all these, there are so many different ways of getting these things, but when you're adding all these different things into your meals look more colorful and more delicious because you're getting different types of flavors in your meal. So now you're enjoying these meals with your meat if you like to have your meat, or you can get your meats. I would say because meat to me is your meeting of the mouth, right? Meeting of the means. The meat from your vegetables, the meat from your whatever produce you choose. I like yuca and I like, in fact, there's different types of roots that you see out there that you can boil and they're way better than just having a white potato. And then sweet potatoes, I like it because of the beta carotenes and all these other nutrients. So when you're going to make your meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or even snacks, try other different types of veggies into your meals that you've never had before. Have different sprouts, not just one, alfalfa sprouts. There's so many different sprouts. And those nutrients are going to feed your microbiome, strengthening your immune system, strengthening all these different things, T cells, you name it, all these things. Your immune system and stuff is now starting to become stronger because you're not just doing one or two different types of veggies or just your meat that you have from whether it's from a cow, from a pig, from a chicken, it doesn't matter. But when you're adding all these different types of things, now you're feeding your overall body to have everything it needs. It's not lacking anything because you've given it everything. Then you can add other different types of supplements just to give it that kick. But this is what I, try to teach people. It's not just one thing, it's a variety of things that you want to add to your meals to strengthen your body. You want to stay younger and healthier and stronger. That's where you're going to get it from. You don't want to lack any nutrients because you believe in, well, they're talking about just meat. They're just talking about vegetables. They're just a fruitarian. We need a variety of things, and you can get them from different types of stuff if you open up your palate to different things. Okay. So that's my info and my education for today. Enjoy those things. If you want to know other things you can add to it, or you want some recipes that I have put together, reach out and I'll get that to you. All right. Have a good day. Bye.